It's been pretty easy so far, hasn't it? The last stage was so much better than the rest. We'll see if we continue that with 339 kilometres special. We start on the beach. Got 5 control points, so quite a lot. 61 waypoints. As you can see, we're kind of snaking through. Kind of some mountains as well. So we do have some repairs as well. It's like mostly the tyres though. And radiator. Do we hit? Yeah, we did hit something, did we? As there's our ranking, as you can see, first by a bit. Especially on the previous stage. So let's continue the good start, shall we?
Comienza a lo largo de la playa en Cap 300. Cinco, 4, 3, 2, 1. ¡Vamos!
Let's go!
9
So
kilómetros y medio. Recto para Cap 300.
So on the playa then. On the beach. Good, nice one more picturesque start. Good wheels. Oh god. Right, we already got jumps. Yeah, see, we can just continue keeping it clean. Might be another stage win for old Jose here. But yeah, very interesting stage. It's cool that I am recording this after my car run through here, so I'm hoping I don't get lost near the end. Because I avoided that in the cars, so I'm going to remember to do that in the side-by-side, in the UTV.
2 kilómetros. No te desconcentres. 500. Cruza el agua. Peligro 2. Cruza el agua. Cap 291.
That agua, the water. Alright. So we're flying.
7 kilómetros. Sigue en la playa.
Yeah, I'm paying attention to the sky and it's like it's like flying through the air like that. Yeah, lovely beginning. Oh, it gets a bit rough after this. Alright, I'm going. As you're coming up to the Rio. That's why I'm like slightly lifting already. I guess the good thing is though we don't have any like engine braking or anything really with this. Severe engine braking as oh hello. I forget there was the pit already. Wait. We'll just go off this way. There we go, there's where we need to go. Come on. There we go. So already made it to the first control point. It's crazy how quick they are around it. As you can see, they're quite consistent as all the control points. All 5 of them. 337. I'm interested to see how it is in this though. In the car, of course, we're going a bit quicker than the UTV here. So I'm interested to see how bad it gets on some of the very rough stuff. As you hear, we're just very easily like just managing the throttle. Well, that's all you're doing is manage the throttle and brakes. It's a nice little intro kind of machine into the... Oh wait, see. There's a nice little intro to the Dakar already driving one of these. In this game, like, quads and bikes are difficult because of how easy they just slide out. Very tough to, especially the quad, very tough to actually maneuver in this. Cars can be tricky. I mean, there are the 4-wheel drive cars which are a bit easier, but the 2-wheel drive, mini-wheel driving can be tricky as well with the sliding, especially up the dunes. So follow the traces. And then the trucks, they're just fun. Like trucks are just fun. I can't remember what they're like in this though, but they are really good fun in Dakar Desert Rally, so If I remember, they're pretty good fun in this as well.
500.
As we will play through the other 3 classes in like future Dakar months as well. I'll probably just limit it to 1 playthrough of Dakar 18 though.
6 kilómetros. Fuera de pista en Cap 297.
Doing 2 of them, probably not ideal with Dakar 18. As of course we found a freaking sand trap again. Again, don't want to floor it, just want to ease the throttle in. Just going to ease out of it. I think we're easing out of there. Yeah, we are. Alright. This is like the first point where it can get confusing about where to go because there's a couple of roads here. But as you can see, it's like we're going behind, as there's a couple of roads on the road, but we're going to the roads closest to us, like coming off the traces. Because I think we join traces after this, so. See, there we go. So you join this road, with little traces coming off on the right. And it's into the dunes. I want to hear how they say, like. Ah, they say wind turbines normally. It's not wind turbines. I know, wind turbines. Like that.
500. Derecha afuera de pista. Cap 21.
Yeah, it's going right.
Ahora, derecha afuera de pista. Cap 21. Peligro 2. Ondulación.
Not really being attacking it, I'm just trying to make it through.
Entre montañas. Derecha para Cap 74.
Trying to make it through without damage.
Ahora, derecha para Cap 74. Peligro 2.
Oh, you turn.
Fuera de
I
pista.
swear I do that so much
8
later in the car.
Sigue en Cap 74.
Because this way, it is so much easier through here now. Normally with how I turn it so late in the cars, like I'm not going through like very rocky terrain. This is like a lot smoother than I'm used to through here. But as you can see, you've got lots of distance between all these like waypoints or between roadbook notes. Like 8 kilometers here.
Cap 74.
Just continuing on cap for 8 kilometers, barely hearing our co-driver or navigator.
Cuidado.
Apart from when we clip a lip of a rock. But yeah, it's bliss, isn't it? Wonderful. I'm like them talking all the time.
Kilómetro. Sigue recto y cruza la pista. Entre rocas. Peligro 2.
So we're going through these rocks.
Cruza la pista. Cap 74. Peligro 2. 7
I think
kilómetros.
that's the first time I've actually been kind of on cap up to this point as well. Definitely wasn't in the cars. I know we kind of found our way on cap at this point though, when we joined the track ahead. So almost there, I think. Yeah. Yes, Patrice going well as well behind us.
Continúa en Cap 74. Atención.
Got to be careful. There's so many like hidden dangers around here. Rocks.
500. Izquierda para pista.
Crap, how do we join? I have to go round. Hang on, there we go.
Ahora. Izquierda para pista.
See, that made us actually join this road a bit better, didn't it?
5
Right, we
kilómetros.
can maybe
Sigue en
test the
pista.
gap to Patrice behind. We've got 30-second like start on them. Let's see if the gap is
3
still
kilómetros.
30 seconds up to
Sigue
that
en
point.
pista. Atención.
I'm paying attention on. Yeah, and it's like our gap is at least 30 seconds still.
500. Derecha afuera de pista en Cap 354. Peligro 2. Ahora. Derecha para Cap 354. Fuera de pista.
Oh, I
Peligro
love
2.
that. We could just swing the
5
side-by-side round there.
Sigue en Cap
These might be like the
354.
easiest vehicles to drive in Dakar 8. And as I said, the bikes and quads are difficult. Cars can be
3
tricky.
kilómetros. Atención. Sigue
And
Cap.
trucks are just fun normally, so I think it is this.
Deberías tener más cuidado.
He says as he clips a hidden rock. That was, you just did that to disprove me, didn't you, game? I know what's up. Oh, you think this is easy? I'll show him.
Derecha para cap 67.
As we're coming up to the next
Ahora,
control
derecha para
zone.
cap 67. Fuera de pista. Peligro 2. Punto de paso válido. Ahora, comienzo de zona de detente para
There you
señalar
go,
la
2
tarjeta
down.
de tiempos. Sigue recto. Señala a la izquierda.
But we've still got like 260 kilometers to go. So we've still got a long distance to go. Just a fifth of the way through the stage. Kind of waypoint wise, distance wise as well.
Zona de límite de velocidad. Sigue pista. Sigue recto.
I wouldn't exactly say these are traces. It's more like a road, this is. Tracer needs to be a bit more wispy.
Izquierda para Río. Peligro 2. Descenso.
Stencil.
Ahora.
Is that right?
Izquierda para Río. Entre rocas.
Aurora.
Peligro 2. Descenso. Punto de
Definitely
paso
don't know what
válido.
now is. Aurora.
2
Apologies to all the
kilómetros.
Spanish speakers
Sigue
out there.
Río.
Who's this
500.
British git
Derecha
butchering our
para dejar
language?
Río. Más o menos visible. Ahora. Derecha.
I'm just being a typical
Deja
Brit.
Río
That
para
we're here to
cap
butcher
45.
things, alright?
Elevación. Peligro 2.
We used to do it by colonialism, now we do it by
kilómetros.
butchering the
Cap
language
45.
abysmally on the internet.
500. Izquierda para cap 348. Ahora. Izquierda para cap 348.
Oh my god, beautiful
Punto de
turn.
paso válido. 2 kilómetros. Cap 348.
Definitely liking this more than the Mini. Oh, hello. So it's
500.
smoother to
Derecha para pista
drive.
principal.
I mean, we don't have to think about gears, which is
Derecha
good,
para
which is a big
pista
plus.
principal.
It's just brake and accelerate.
8 kilómetros. Sigue recto.
So I can just concentrate on learning Spanish, you know. I feel like push is going to be, you know, very important phrase to learn in Spanish. when you know I'm queuing, you know, in Madrid, be very important, won't it? Alright, looks like just going
4
uphill here.
kilómetros. Vamos.
Patrici's keeping on our tail with the waypoints. Interested to see if they can keep up to the end then. If Patrice can do that. Might have a little battle here for once on the stage. Especially, as I said, near the end, it can be easy to get lost. It's just going to be straight
Sigue
ahead.
recto en la pista principal. Postes de electricidad. Peligro 2. 2 kilómetros y medio. Continúa en la pista principal.
What is that?
500.
To our left. Is that
Sigue
the
recto a la
next
pista.
control zone?
Ahora.
Must
recto
be.
para pista. Sinuoso. Peligro 2. Hacia montañas.
Looks like we're just taking the long way there, though. Oh, I should have done waypoint watch. It's in the time distance to Patrice then. Don't know, we'll do it. We've got the... Oh wow, it hasn't given us a next rowboat note for 17 kilometers. What the hell? Gonna make a whole stage which is shorter than that in the rowbook editor. Dakar Desert Rally, I've done that. It's like the lowest rated event online, so you know, I designed a good one. It's just a shame that we don't have the rowboat editor for this map. I would have loved the rowboat editor for this map. I think it's a bit more interesting, this map, than just the endless like desert and dunes of the Saudi map. We do have the American map now. Maybe that'll have a bit of a taste of this. Interested to try it out. And you should see what people make with the rowboat editor, because America can be an interesting landscape to explore. Of course, big on their off-road racing with like, well, it used to be Score. Now I think it's just called the Off-Road Racing Championship, I remember now. It used to be called Tours as well. I don't know, there's been lots of changes to American off-road racing in the last few years.
Izquierda para primera pista.
Because they had a championship that lasted like a
Coches
year,
eléctricos
didn't
de
they?
la hora.
Like an organising
Aquí,
body.
izquierda. Punto de paso válido.
So that would be this road, not that road over there.
17 kilómetros. Atención.
Yeah, just 17 kilometres now without hearing from our co-driver. Oh, let's turn on the radio, shall we? You know? Get some tunes on. But yeah, you got like, say like, you know, the deserts as well in America. But you got some interesting, oh god, landscapes as well. I've seen they've got areas around like Yellowstone as well, the like national parks. That'd be cool with the forests. Around the Grand Canyon as well. Definitely lots of Rios there to explore. Definitely could be an issue if you go a bit too long as well, maybe in a corner or two. Just be flying off a cliff.
Atención.
Sounds like great fun, doesn't it? Alright, we do waypoint watch from the next waypoint. See what the gap is to Patrice. Remember, we started like 30 seconds ahead of them, so it's going to be 30 seconds. If it's over 30 seconds, you've made a gap. If it's under, they've caught on us a bit. And I can't imagine they've caught on us. Sounds like we slowly extended the gap for the last waypoint watch. As I think that is meant to be a well, yeah.
Horquilla derecha tras el pozo. Peligro 3. Descenso.
That's meant to be a picture of a well, apparently, on the road, but I'm not sure about that.
Peligro 3.
Right, I did that in 1537.
Punto de paso válido.
So remember, if it's like 1607,
6
then
kilómetros y medio. Sigue en pista.
over that, then we've done better than Patrice up to that point. It's always getting a bit windy now. Want to introduce corners? What the hell? It's like in the flat out tracks we're having here on this stage.
3 kilómetros. Atención. Cuidado.
Yeah, it looks like we have pulled the gap out.
500. Tras ruinas. Izquierda en pista. Ahora. Izquierda
Just
en
because the
pista.
gap is so
Sigue en
big
pista.
between waypoints, it feels like they're
15
getting
kilómetros.
closer, but
Atención.
Isn't it
Sigue
they
en
are?
pista.
it's got 15 kilometres now. Still staying on the road as well. Then we've got the 30 zone after this next road, but no. Oh, he went through that waypoint. Yeah, he's. I feel like we've got at least 10-20 second gap on Patrice. Actually, no, it's more like a minute gap, isn't it? A minute 10, a minute 20. This is nice. We're doing the rally part of the rally raid, though. Just chilling around some landscape here in Peru. But everything's going to be interesting with like rocky roads and mountain passes. That'd be cool. And in Argentina is like a mixture of like some maze-like roads as well, which can be tricky. But just like rough terrain in particular, and flat out stages as well, though very quick. I can't remember which stage it is. I think it's like stage 11 or 12, but it's long, flat out, very easy to mess up on.
1 kilómetro. Sigue recto. Entre las montañas.
So coming up to that waypoint that we saw on when we, you know,
Sigue
coming
recto.
round it.
Entre las montañas. Punto de paso válido. 14 kilómetros. Atención a la distancia. Sigue en pista.
Man, I could have cut out all these waypoints, just gone to the next control zone, couldn't I? Might have got a few penalties, but hey, we would have saved a bit of time, I think, overall. Right, we're going to see them 10 kilometres ahead, so on the next ridge, I guess. Uphill ridge. Yeah, is that it in front? No, not quite. Because it's the next ridge after this. And then we're like almost halfway through the stage as well. Yeah, no, you can see them in front now. Yes, we're going like truck speed, no, we're limited to 139 kilometers per hour. Imagine being flat out like this in a truck. That's just the highest speed you can reach. Right. That's it. Obeying all the laws. Not trying to speed. There we go. I'm surprised we're only a third of the way through the waypoints. I swear there were more waypoints early on. But I'm guessing it's more get the next couple of, I guess, like sections. Either side of the next control zone, which will have a lot more waypoints. We haven't had really a waypoint valley, have we, as well? Like, the waypoints have been quite sped out, surprisingly, so far. So it's like going off cap, off-road, should I say? Definitely going on cap. Rock does not agree with us going off-road. I agree. Should be staying on-road. Oh yeah, look how massive these dunes are as well. Absolutely insane going down here. Feels a bit exaggerated in this, the dunes, compared to, you know, Desert Rally, but then you look at some dunes in real life and they are still, they are just massive, some of them, sometimes.
500, izquierda para Cap 25, dunas, peligro 2.
Oh, I'm surprised I'm that much off cap, but I guess it's that kind of dune in the middle where I had to kind of go a bit left to avoid the worst of it, and then we had a massive jump anyway afterwards. Kind of didn't help us anyway.
500, ascenso y descenso de duna para Cap 111.
Oh, you want me to go up? Oh, no. Oh, that's a nice little waypoint. There we get a little build up going up the dune there. Get a little bit of a launch off there. Yes, yeah, this is like our first waypoint valley of the stage. Means it all kind of clumped together in this. And these dunes says, oh my god, have we got the drive going up here? I didn't turn the wheel. Come on. Let me turn it this way a bit. We can do it. There we go. It just didn't like that line for some reason. There we go, nice, alright.
500, izquierda para Cap 63, peligro 2, dunas. Ahora, izquierda para Cap 63, dunas, peligro 2, punto de paso 3 kilómetros y 700.
Oh, don't go flying.
Sigue Cap 63.
Well, that's a bit rough, that's a bit rough. Dad the brakes, dad the brakes.
2 kilómetros, sigue en Cap, vamos.
No, I can't, Vamoose. I'm in a trap. Oh, that wasn't too bad, actually. Oh, God, have you seen what the next robot noticed? We're doing like a hairpin turn on the side of a freaking dune. I'm not even accelerating, I'm just letting it roll and turn. There we go. God, who designed that waypoint? Evil, that is. Evil. As we are getting to the halfway mark waypoint wise. We're way over that, like, distance wise. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a hard landing. Sounded a hard landing.
500, peligro 3, derecha para Cap 328.
Oh no, they've done it again. No, got a turn. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. It's not quite a hairpin. As in, it's like we're just heading straight
4
towards Rio now.
kilómetros. Continúa en Cap 328.
So I don't want to be like flying off these dunes.
2 kilómetros.
Just
Sigue en
controlled
328. Atención.
exit. There we go. Now we can go a bit more flat out.
500. Izquierda para Río. Descenso. Peligro 2. Atención. Izquierda para Río. Descenso. Peligro
Right,
2.
into the Rio.
Paso válido. 3 kilómetros.
Yeah, there's like to pull a bit of distance on Patrice now. He's like a few waypoints behind. Let's just see how fellow Jose's doing and if they're going to close the gap to Patrice for a second.
Continúa en Río.
God, don't want to go over that.
Kilómetro y 600.
Don't want to do that. Go over like rocks like that. And easily cause punches.
Continúa recto en Río.
Recto in Rio, what?
5 kilómetros. Continúa en Río.
Hasn't it? It's like we're waiting for a house and it's like in front.
Vamos, sigue recto.
Alright, I'm cool. I'm going. Look at that. Oh, look at that nice little use of the bank.
500. Atención. Derecha fuera de
Getting our
pista.
motocross experience
Dominas a
out
la
there.
izquierda.
Like- yes, this is the
Ahora,
turning. Yeah.
deja Río. Derecha para Cap 3. Hacia las dunas.
It wasn't really a building,
1
was there?
kilómetro. Derecha para Cap 47.
Oh, it's to the other side. I
Dunas.
wouldn't have seen it.
Peligro 2.
Oh my god, we're going up here. That's over 200 kilometers. This is a good way to celebrate,
Ahora,
isn't it?
Derecha para Cap 47. Dunas. Peligro 2.
Not doing us.
3 kilómetros. Cap 47. Atención.
You
2
pay
kilómetros.
attention, alright?
Atención en las dunas. Cap 47.
I got this. Oh god. Good thing we just braked before we went downhill. Don't even want to touch the accelerator.
500. Derecha para Cap 84. Dunas. Peligro 2. Ahora. Derecha para Cap 84. Dunas.
Oh, I could have been a bit
peligro
more
2.
aggressive with the
Punto de
speed there.
paso válido.
So you are coming up to
Deberías
another
tener
waypoint.
más cuidado.
Oh, I'm being careful.
Ahora. Izquierda para Cap 29.
I don't see any
Dunas. Peligro 2.
warnings so far. I haven't got any yellow, so it's all good.
4 kilómetros. Atención. Sigue en Cap 29.
And
Dunas.
so I'm now over
Peligro 2.
halfway through the waypoints.
Atención. Cuidado. Tenemos que evitar los daños. 2 kilómetros. No te desconcentres. Cap 29.
Stay focused. I am focused.
500.
And then we've got a hairpin
Izquierda
coming.
cerrada para Cap 277. Dunas. Peligro 2. Ahora. Izquierda cerrada para Cap 277. Dunas. Peligro 2. 500.
Peligro 2.
Izquierda para Cap 215. Dunas. Peligro 2. Ahora. Izquierda para Cap 215. Dunas. Peligro 2.
Oh my god, another.
Kilómetros y
Why do I
medio.
keep falling for the sand
Atención,
traps
para
when I know
Cap
they're here?
215.
And so are we going up the kind of dune in front then? Whee!
1 kilómetro. Cap 215.
So 1 kilometer, and then we,
500.
I guess we could turn the
Derecha
sharp
para
right
Cap
then,
287.
where the arrow's going.
Ahora.
Yeah.
Derecha para Cap 287. Dunas. Peligro 2.
But this is a weird ass place to have a control zone.
Comienzo de zona de límite de velocidad a 30 kilómetros hora.
It's like they're having a, what's it, rave in the desert, like they used to do with all like desert rock like 30 years ago. This is like feels like that's what they're doing here now.
Detente para sellar la tarjeta de tiempos. Derecha para Cap 14. Límite de velocidad a 30.
Right, just one more control point to go. Just over 100 kilometers well.
Termina zona de límite de velocidad. Sigue las marcas. Sigue recto. Cap 15. Vamos, vamos.
And
500.
25 waypoints.
Peligro 3. Dunas.
Dunas!
Atención. Peligro 3. Dunas. Cap 15.
We're keeping on cap.
2 kilómetros y 400. Sigue Cap 15. Atención.
I thought it said 204 kilometers then, not just 2.5, but
500.
2.5
Derecha para Cap
kilometers.
95. Dunas.
I was going to say
Peligro
the gaps between the road burners have been extreme, but not that extreme.
2. Ahora. Derecha para Cap 95. Dunas. Peligro 2. Punto de paso válido. 3 kilómetros.
Oh, there's so many little
Atención.
dips and
Dunas.
crests
Peligro
there.
2. Cap
Be careful.
95.
Because they can be very rough in this, as you've already seen.
Recto para Cap
That's why I'm not
80.
going like flat
Dunas.
out, even though we
Peligro
probably
2.
should be.
Recto para Cap 80. Dunas.
Oh, I didn't really need to
Peligro
turn, did I? Look.
3 kilómetros y 400. Cap 80.
Right, keep flat out. We're heading towards the sun.
1 kilómetro.
There we go, nice and
Atención en las
sunlight.
dunas. 500. Izquierda cerrada para Cap 333.
And we got another tight hairpin.
Dunas. Peligro 2.
It's always the left-handers with the tight
Ahora,
hairpins.
izquierda cerrada
Have
para
we had a
Cap
tight right-hand
333.
hairpin so far?
Dunas. Peligro 2. Punto de paso válido.
I don't think so.
500. Izquierda para Cap 258. Peligro 2.
Oh.
Ahora. Izquierda para Cap 259.
Oh, we're going in a circle.
Dunas. Peligro 2.
Or a very wide square. I don't know what we're going for here.
3 kilómetros y 400. Cap 259. 1 kilómetro y medio. Dunas. Peligro 3.
Alright.
500.
Oh, we do have a
derecha.
sharp hairpin, right. I was saying when we had one, now we got
Ahora,
one.
Horquilla derecha para Cap 26. Dunas. Peligro 2.
Inti
3
says.
kilómetros.
Inti
Cap
says.
26.
Inti says.
1 kilómetro. Atención en las dunas.
What? This is a sand pit. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't think that. I thought it was just like... I thought it's just traces. But then we don't have traces on the road book. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now. That's a sand pit.
500. Horquilla izquierda. Ascenso y descenso de dunas. Peligro 2. Ahora. Horquilla izquierda. Cap 259.
And now we're just going back up the dune. What?
Descenso de dunas. Peligro 2. Punto de paso válido.
It's like, well done for reaching the side of the dune. Now go back up it. Oh.
3
It's
kilómetros.
got 100 kilometers to go.
Cap 259.
Once again, stage is going pretty flawlessly so far. We definitely had drop retreats. He's almost 10 waypoints behind us now. We're having fun in these dunes there. Been a bit more flat out.
Peligro 2. Ahora.
Whee.
Izquierda para Cap 213. Dunas. Peligro 2. Punto de paso válido. 4 kilómetros. Sigue. Cap 213. Atención.
Oh, I shouldn't have braked so hard. I thought it was going to be like a big gap there, a big
Dunas.
jump
Atención.
like this. Oh,
Cuidado. 500.
we're fine.
Ascenso y
I didn't land on the
descenso de
radiator,
dunas.
alright.
Peligro 3.
As we're reaching the peak.
Ascenso y descenso de dunas. Peligro 3. Izquierda para Cap 181. Punto de paso 5
And then
kilómetros.
Dun Dun
Atención.
is next.
Cap 181.
We've got triple cautioned in. Dun Dun. This reminds me of like Law and Order. We've got Law and Order mystery coming up then on the next waypoint. Can you solve this mystery between waypoints? Got a riddle coming, have we?
500. Sigue recto. Dunas. Peligro 2.
No, I don't want cigaretto, alright?
Dunas.
I don't smoke.
Peligro 2. Sigue recto para Cap
Say no, it keeps
198.
offering me cigarettes. What the
Punto de
hell?
paso válido.
No, I think that means straight, doesn't it? Cigaretto.
500. Izquierda para Cap 150. Rocas a la izquierda. Ahora. Izquierda para Cap 150.
Oh, we're headed straight for that cactus.
Sigue en Cap
Like,
150.
are we sure that's the right cap heading? No, there's that cactus.
2 kilómetros. Permanece en Cap.
So we're going into another Rio.
500.
Its name was
Derecha para
Rio and it...
Descenso. Peligro 2.
Trapped me in the sand. And rocks.
Cuidado,
Jesus.
cuidado, cuidado. Derecha para Río. Descenso. Peligro 2.
I'm lucky the tyres haven't gone flat yet. To be honest, I've been through quite a few rocks already.
Ahora, derecha para pista.
So getting out of here.
Ascenso. Punto de paso válido.
Looks like we're just following the road for the next 7 kilometres. And then we've got a tight left-hand hairpin again. The favourite for the makers of this stage. Okay, so we're over 10 waypoints ahead of Patrice now. My god. Like 3/4 of the way through the stage. It's got like 70 kilometres to go. But now it gets trickier though. You will see the environment gets trickier. Not so much with this track. Oh. God, look at the brakes on this, and that stopped in an instant, didn't it? But yeah, through environment like this, like terrain like this, where you've got so many like hidden rocks in it, like that rock just to our left, and you've got to be precise with the cap heading. You can't afford to go too much off the cap, otherwise there are rocks either side of it, and enter a stage. So even though the environment looks, you know, pretty benign, like it's not too bad, you are keeping your eyes on stalks for it. Making sure there's no rocks ahead. This is like a little taste of what we're going to have in like Argentina, this terrain. Except there's going to be more rocks in Argentina. See? I told you. Like, rocks are hidden. And no, that was on cap as well, and there's a rock hidden. Oh, we got away with it though. We just clipped it with our tyre. We did not hit with any bodywork. If we hit with bodywork, like with the actual vehicle, that might have been stage over. But so we made it to the next control zone. There we go, or the last control zone actually. That's what I said, maybe the toughest part of the stage, this last like 50 odd kilometres. So easy to get lost near the end here as well. Which I'll try not to do. I didn't do with the cars, so that I won't do with the side-by-side. Or UTV. Or what is, or SSV as it's now called, or whatever it's going to be called. Like, I do like the changes to the class names though this year, where they've changed like cars to ultimate, trucks to trucks, like bikes being Rally to Rally GP. Oh. We're okay, we're okay. As once again we're going to have tons of rocks in this Rio. Again, I've got no yellow showing, surprisingly. And then having like the light prototypes, or you know, advanced version of these as being called challenges. I like that name. Because there are a ton of challenges this year. See, look at all the rocks round here. Crazy. You often have like sticks as well, which can like just destroy your tyres as well if you run over them. Which luckily we don't have a lot of sticks here, or branches. As you can hear, I'm very hesitant for it. It's got 3 kilometres apparently. When is he coming to it soon? I've actually kept quite on cap, yeah. I'm surprised at that. 263, so aiming for that gap.
Ahora.
Bit of a weird place to put the waypoint. I put the waypoint here, but whatever. That's we're in a canyon. Alright. Alright, alright. Let's see, 300 down, just 40-ish kilometers to go. Let's see, we're joining the road again. Again, can't hit those bollards as well, especially at speed. That will wreck your machine as well. It was a bit tricky in the car actually. I was understeering quite a bit, but it should be okay in this. Just 5 waypoints to go. Like, you're dreaming of the end at this point as well. This is what also makes it hard, that you're not maybe focused as much now on this stage. Like, you're thinking ahead.
5 kilómetros. Atención, no te desconcentres.
Alright, alright. Just want to make sure I don't understeer or drifting wide there. So yeah, past this big ass rock, I think it's the turning, isn't it? Oh no, it's a building. Yeah, past the ruins. As you can see again, they've got like roads there, like on the past the rock. You could mistake that maybe for a rock. Again, that's what I love about this. There's so many like roads that can trick you and stuff, like false roads. Which is great and annoying at the same time, but I think it's great. It adds to the... adds a bit to the difficulty. Apart from everything destroying your vehicle. And your navigator being annoying. Or co-driver. Especially English version, American version. Spanish version's pretty nice, aren't they? Be a nice navigator. As you've got a sharp left past this rock. Ahora. And then of course you've got a sharp left hairpin coming up. I think that's the last one though, sharp left hairpin. Can't remember. That's still 10 waypoints ahead of Patrice, and as you can see, we're just a, what, 30 seconds ahead on time. So way ahead of him. Alright, so this is the note which can cause so much trouble. This, because look at the next note. I apparently have to go through a rock, like, to stay on track. But you'll see, we don't go through a rock. Oh, that is the perfect place to put a freaking trap, isn't it? After a difficult like ridge there. And there was a house back there. I didn't see a house. I just saw lots of big ass rocks. Alright, you can see once again lots of rocks either side. So look, Cat 148. If I go straight ahead, there's a big ass rock. I could go down here, but again there's rocks, so we actually have to go follow the road. And then immediately rejoin our cap heading. Adjust a bit. So go around there. And now go straight ahead. And then we've got like a few kilometers. We're looking for a house and some bowling pins. I don't know what the rest of that is. Look out for the bowling pins, navigator. Where are the bowling pins? Oh, there is a main track. I know that. So it should be... oh no, there's that house. Oh, here we go. Oh god, we actually roughly stayed on cap. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't get lost through around here again. So we're getting decent at the end of this stage now. That's 2 times in a row for like the first time ever, I think, where I've not got lost at the end of this stage. And then yeah, it is just a bit breezier towards the end. Fortunately, don't go back on the beach.
I don't think. We're just following like road to the end here. Where are you, arse? You're close. You're very close. In fact, you could say, we have reached the end. We completed another stage. Pretty flawlessly, so I will say as well. So there we go again. No penalties. Perfecto. So we end up on top once again by 12.5 minutes ahead of Patrice. Then Jose, a very distant third, and Claude as well. What were they doing? Were they partying? It literally is like a 2-horse race between us and Patrice now, isn't it? As you do, well, I say it's a 2-horse race. We lead by almost 49 minutes, but you know, that's close, isn't it, in Dakar terms? After 4 stages, and we do have 10 to go. There's a long way to go, and then we've got Jose, who's over 2 hours behind, and Claude, who is hopeless. Well, he's over 2.5 hours behind, but he might be able to get on podium. You know, he's only like 22 minutes behind or 21 minutes behind Jose. We could still have a battle there, but yeah, field is definitely spread out now, hasn't it? This large field of 4.